fucking tired. Should I? Yeah, okay, well. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys thought I was done, huh? I ain't done yet. No, not done yet. I finally found out what the fuck the problem was with the noise from last video. Uh, it was the air. It was the AC. The AC was making weird fucking noises. So, the situation in Virginia is what I'd like to call something beautiful. People from all walks of life are gathering around, just sitting around the campfire, singing campfire songs, and talking about guns and their love for guns, the Second Amendment, and basically trying to fight in order to preserve it. Uh, Protesting the right to keep and bear arms in order to protect themselves and the people that they love. The governor doesn't like it, neither do some, what do you call them again? Journalists? Yeah, so some people don't like it. I'm gonna drop the gloves too. So some people out here don't like it too much. That people are doing that, and they want to paint a false narrative of this is a white supremacy thing, and only a white supremacy thing, and a patriarchy thing as well. Hold up, I'm gonna undress. No, I'm not gonna undress. I'm gonna stay like this because I'm not done yet. So people are trying to paint this as a white supremacy thing, which is not the case. And the most notable example I can think of is Sean King. And if you don't know who Sean King, he's a journalist, and a pretty bad one by the looks of it. So here's a video, real quick. What you're gonna see here is fucking just it's see it and think for yourself. Okay, go ahead. So what we see here is basically a bunch of people, all walks of life. Some white people and one black man are walking around over there protesting their right to keep and bear arms. And this guy goes over here and says this is white supremacy, and those people, I wonder what Trump would say about them if they were strictly black. Now, I never knew white supremacists could be black. Either white supremacists are very inclusive nowadays, or they're not white supremacists, those guys. In which case, this is already a case of defamation that they got going on over there. And the worst part is the comments. Some people are like outraged at this. How can they walk around with guns? How dare they? How dare you? Well, here's the thing. The Second Amendment protects this. And here's another thing. Some people are claiming, oh, this is going to be Charlottesville too. It's nothing like that. In fact, nobody has been arrested. So I'm sitting here editing, and I just saw that there was one guy who was arrested actually for wearing a mask. Nothing violent, just wearing a mask. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah, that was outdated. That's all. Nobody has been wounded. People have been picking up their trash, leaving the streets clean. You claim this is a patriarchy thing and a white supremacist thing, yet I've seen countless of pictures of people, both white and black, taking pictures. Whether it be alone, whether it be together, I've seen Asian guys, one Asian guy in particular, with a backpack and the gun. I think he was wearing a tactical shirt. Um, and combat. I think he was wearing his combat fatigues actually. So I saw this guy taking a picture, and I saw women taking pictures saying no more, like we will not stand for being victims. I saw gay men and trans people taking pictures of themselves with flags. Don't tread on me with a gay pride flag, and my hair is still awful. Jesus. But yeah, you guys are trying to paint this as a white supremacy thing, and yet you're ignoring all of this. So either you're doing it on purpose, or you're just not making the effort. You're just not putting in the extra mile. It's not even a mile. Here's the thing, it's barely even a fucking foot to go over there, to go over to fucking Google Pictures or YouTube and see people who interviewed those people in the rallies, see pictures from the rallies. Look at fucking Instagram. Just look at the fucking location, and you'll find plenty of people posting stories and pictures from that rally. And how in the shit can you either ignore all of that willingly in order to paint a false narrative that the guns are the enemy, and those people that don't think that guns are the enemy are bad, or be so ignorant as to ignore all of this, like just not do all of this small bit of fucking effort in order to make sure that you are credible. Because as a journalist, something that is very important is actually being credible. So when you're not credible, you lose people. So this is it. Yeah, this is my fucking rant. I also have another video planned, so be on the lookout for that. This is pretty much it. I can finally take this off. Operator Luke is done for tonight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm out. Peace.